This is my little YouTube channel, The Soul of a Knitter, where I will share how I try to live a slow life in the south of Sweden, and at the same time trying to make it as a knitwear designer. Welcome. Right now I'm out taking a walk with Luna, and I thought I should talk a little about what my thoughts with this channel, Soul of a Knitter, is. And I tried to do a traditional knitting pod before, but I didn't feel like it was something I was doing very well. I think there are so many talented people doing that, and I felt like I was just copying in a bad way what they were doing. So now I wanted to try something else, because I still want to share about my knitting, but I also wanted to share more about how I try to live a slow life with intention and try to be present in what I'm doing, and I try to live together with nature and with the changing seasons. So there will be a traditional knitting pod in every episode, but just I will shortly tell you about what I'm working on and what I'm knitting on, but there will also be this content where I share about my life. So if you like that, please like and subscribe, and I will really appreciate that. Wow, I just now see a deer in front of me, but it ran away, so I can't show you. Oh, it's another one. I don't know if you can see. No, it got away. But this is how it is living in the forest. You see animals all the time. So I thought I should make a little introduction or presentation about me. I'm 46 years old. I live in a small village in the south of Sweden. And if you know about Sweden, I live in the northeast corner of Skåne. And I live with my husband and our dog Luna, and we have 2 children. The oldest is 20 years old. He has moved out of the home, and he's living in the same village, but in his own apartment, where he lives with his girlfriend and their little son. So I do have a grandson, and our youngest is going to a music school a little north from where we live, and he is living there during the weeks, and he comes home living with us on the weekends. So yeah, Nej, Lina. She is being a bad dog right now. No. I will not tell you what she did because it's icky. As I said, I do try to live a slow life, and do I have all the answers for that? No. Do I always succeed? Definitely not. But for me it's important to be living with intention, to be present in the moment. And I do have some other interests, and this channel is also going to be a lot about that. It will be cooking and baking, and there will also be being in nature a lot, because that is a big thing for me. And I also have spider webs in my face. I also love running, and I do run a lot, and I do from time to time run ultra marathons. So it will be a little about that too. And she's drinking. I do have 2 Instagram accounts if you want to check them out. I will link to them both in the description box. And the one about knitting is Lillefjell Design, and the one that is more about the slow living and life in general is called Lillefjell_hippie life. So yeah. There's a little presentation. To my little knitting corner. This is a place where I will talk about my knitting, and it's been a while since I recorded a knitting journal or whatever we should call it. I won't show you everything I've knitted since then, but I will show you what I'm working on right now. And 3 finished objects. First of all, what am I wearing? I'm wearing my Lillefjell Sweater, and this is a pattern I released in September. And what is it now? It's October now, yeah. This is a colorwork yoke sweater with cables here on the front and on the back and on the sleeves. So, and this is knitted in Rauma Finull. This color, this beige color, I have the main color, is a color that I dyed myself, so that one is not available for purchase. But Rauma Fenul has, I don't know, 135 different colors, so I think there should be something that will fit you. This sweater will be, if I have the time to upload this before the weekend, and you are going to say Hantverksfestivalen in Stockholm, this pattern will be available for purchase together with yarn at that festival. I will not be there, sadly, but you can purchase this at Limo Designs booth. So if you're interested in that, you can also, of course, purchase this from me on Ravelry, and if you are in Sweden, you can also purchase it on my website. I will link to that below, and to the pattern and everything I talk about. If there is a pattern, I will link it, and yeah, if there's something that I mention, I will link it in the description box below. So, I recently released another pattern. It is this hat called Smörblomma hat, and it's a colorwork hat with a folded brim and a little pom-pom. It's available in 3 sizes, and mine is knitted up in soft merino thin from Imagine Wool. I don't have any yarn left, so I can't show you the label, but I can link to their website below. So yeah, I knitted this in brown and light yellow, and I also knitted one in a gray and a red. I'm having it backwards. I saw that the little, what is it, where starts every round, beginning of round was there, so so as I said, 3 different sizes, and yeah, and this is a cousin pattern. I released this summer, I released a pattern called Smörblomma Tee, which is a top, a short sleeved top with the Smörblomma pattern on the yoke. And now I released the hat, and being test knitted right now is Smörblomma Sweater. So this one is a little thicker than the tee, so I have redone the pattern to fit, because this is knitted up in Svensk Ull 3-ply from Järbo Garn. So I have used Buttercup Yellow and Loghouse Brown. Yeah, it's not much to say. It's a colorwork yoke, short rows in the back, and then it's the sleeves are having decreases, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it. So this is being test knitted as we speak and will be released in November, late November, maybe 20th-ish, something like that. So that is the finished objects that I had wanted to show you. And what am I working on right now? This is also a colorwork yoke. Also knitted in svensk ull 3-plied from Jarbogan. And it is a square pattern. It's not square, I don't know what I would call diamond shaped, maybe. Pattern with different some is empty and some is having this thing. It's different. And then it's being, here we have the black as the main color and the gray as a contrast color, and then we change, so the gray will be the main color and the black contrast color. I don't know exactly how. I will have a straight body, and I think I will have black hem and a black cuff on this one, I think, but you never know. So this I call Corax Sweater. Corax is Latin for raven, the bird. So yeah, it's not much to say about it right now. It also has short rows in the back, and yeah, the colors are, I think this is Swedish black and what is it? Gotland grey. Yeah. So yeah. Next thing I have was not supposed to be like this, because I had a totally different thing in my mind. I had actually I had the idea of making a Smörblomma cardigan, but after the sweater I was actually a little bit, not fed up, it's not the right word, but I was a little tired of it. So I did something completely different. So this is, I haven't got a name for it yet. So if you have a name suggestion, please write it below. I would love to hear it. So this is, ta-da! Yeah, as I said, I don't have a name, so I can't. My working name has been Skyscraper, but that is just because of how the chart is looking when you only have a part of the chart. Maybe it looks more than like a spider web, or I don't know when you see the whole picture. But I also like the autumn colors. So this sweater is knitted up in Mondim from Rosa Pomar, which is this one. And the color is 500. And the contrast color is Spin Cycle dyed in the wool, and the color is, I think, why didn't I write this down? I think it's Dirty Little Secret. Is that one of their names? I'm sorry. I if it's not, I will write it here. Yeah, and the thing I did here is, I don't know if you can see this, but in the horizontal lines, I purled, except when I got here. And I also made the contrast color your not dominant color, your background color. So I knit continental and I have both strands in my left hand, but the dominant color you will always have closest to your knitting. But I did this the other way around, so I have the main color, this color, as the dominant. I had that one closest to the knitting, so that is why it, if you see it, I don't know if I can do this. I have a picture that shows this better. I will insert it here, but if you can see, they pop up a little more than the back and then the contrast color. So yeah, I will insert that picture so you can see. So the yoke is ready, mostly of the body. I think I will soon start the hem, and I think I will have a split hem. I have already decided that the sleeves will be balloon sleeves, where they're straight and then you decrease a lot before the hem, before the cuff, and I think I will have a corrugated ribbed cuff. I have this much left of the spin cycle, so I don't know if it's gonna be enough, but I do have one more skein, but I thought if I didn't touch that, maybe that could be for some other project. We'll see. But yeah, do you have a name suggestion? Write it below. I would love to hear what you want this sweater to be named. I have one more works in progress that is not my pattern. This pattern, I should have checked who the designer is, and I am terribly sorry about that I didn't do it, but I will write the name of the designer here. The pattern name is exclamation blanket, and so this is a scrap yarn blanket, and I probably can't show you the whole thing here, so I will insert a little video that I have, but it's like this. I have taken all my scraps in green, yellow, brown, gray, some off-white, beige, yeah, to have a cohesive color palette. And then I have I knit this on 5mm needles. I'm sorry. 5mm needles. I think that is US 8. And yeah, you start at one corner and then you knit. So this is diagonal knitting, and you increase and increase and increase, and then I have just started to decrease. So I am little more than half point, and I have increased, I have made this bigger than the pattern says, because I want big blankets, and I have a lot of scraps. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to have this ready. But I must say, knitting with scraps, it's such a pleasure, because it's, you know, the feeling you get when one ball of yarn ends is it's such a release. So yeah, my big excavation blanket. So that is what I have been knitting on, and yeah, if you are interested in a little more slow living, keep on watching. If not, take care. Bye bye. Slow living for me is a way to be present. I know that the phrase slow living can be a little misguiding, because a lot of people think that you are lazy, that you're just sitting all day long, and that is not true. Slow living should maybe be replaced with intentional living. And being present in every moment is what I am looking for. I'm not succeeding all the time, but being aware when I'm not is making my life a little better, a little more calm. We do get distracted all the time, and life throws us curveballs. We can't be on top of everything. But to be present in the moment and be aware when you're not is a way to live for me. It is also this way of life that makes me, when I do fall off the track, I will easily come back to a calm life. But this is from years of living this way. So it's not easy at the beginning. It takes some dedication. But when you find it, you will, for me at least, I think I became a better person, a better wife, better mother, and a more better human being. That is slow living for me. And I will talk a lot about this in the upcoming episodes. But for now, thank you for watching, and I would be so glad if you would press the like button and subscribe button if you like this content.